You know, Subhash, when you look around and you see a lot of Golfs and Audis, there should be some concern on your mind, no? Moving on from that, this eminently recognizable blue and red, Kakimotor. Why are we here today? It's because the next step of the aircon restoration journey is suspension. I have adjustables, they are in pieces, there is absolutely no damping whatsoever, and they are very stiff.
You should get it serviced first before doing this.
Now, I took them to get assessed, is this worth servicing? And the answer is no, because for a little bit extra, I can get a completely new set. So we're here to swap out the old coilovers with new ones at Kakimotor Puchong, which is their newest branch. Opening hours are 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday. You can find them on Google and Waze. Subhash, let's go inside and have a look at some suspension. Right, so it's more than just suspension here at Kakimotor. As you can see, they have brake kits and brake upgrades, seats, anything to do with perhaps modifying the look and feel of your car, you can check them out right here. Of course, multiple branches, but this Puchong branch is the newest. And with me doing my suspension here today, we have a special surprise for Autophiles viewers, which I will tell you later, which means you have no choice but to watch the video first, and then only you know what's in store for you. Right, so the beast is here. I'm here with Eugene.
What's up?
Eugene is from Kakimotor, and he is both excited and scared about the nonsense that I've brought today. First and foremost, let's look at why we're even here in the first place. Tell us what your findings are with my old coilovers and why you think they need to be replaced.
Not only me, my technician noticed that your top mounts are already gone.
Right.
Basically need to be replaced already.
Okay.
And then you came to us telling that your suspension feels uncomfortable,
Yes.
and then there's leaks and dirt. This type of suspension, right, you can choose to service or choose to replace everything. Normally this type of suspension, right, if you drive on our Malaysian roads, it will last around 2 years. This type of suspension, it gives you performance, aesthetic looks wise, you can lower and everything, have fun with it. But the durability is questionable. You can choose to service when it leaks, or you can set a time, a date, 2 years, 3 years, but if you've been running on 10 years without servicing, that is amazing. That is amazing.
Actually, the car was just parked for a couple of years without being driven.
What the is this? Did it just come out of your car?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's been parked for a few years, the seals will harden as well.
Right.
The seals in the piston, in the cylinder, will harden as well. So once it starts moving, inside the oil and gas and everything is also not normal already.
I see.
So over 10 years already, a lot of things need to be replaced. That's why the price that you got from the servicing center basically equals to the price of you replacing one. You choose to replace a new one, it's a wise choice.
And now that we've come to the point where we're going to replace the old suspension, which has done its job, you know, massive respect to the suspension, which Eugene is amazed that I've been running for 10 years without doing anything. Out with the old, in with the new. I understand that we're fitting some SSR 500 plus adjustables.
Yes, correct. It's from 01.
From 01, and they are height adjustable. So maybe take us through the product.
I would say our Kakimotor most hot selling brand, entry-level, budget-friendly series adjustable. It's only high-low adjustable. It's a body shift system and it's a twin-tube system. We provide 1 year warranty. We can replace one-to-one exchange, no issue.
So what is monotube and what is twin-tube? I have an idea. Let's grab Simon. If he cannot explain what is monotube and twin-tube, then he cannot work here anymore.
Okay.
We're going to go and find Simon. Simon! We have one question for you only. You need to help us. He thought he can hide behind here, you know. This is Simon. Simon is one of the technicians here at Kakimotor Puchong. Simon, we just have one question. What's the difference between monotube and twin tube?
How would I know?
How would he? Oh my goodness. This is off to a fantastic start. Okay, thank you. Without further ado, I suppose, is it now a straightforward process to install the new suspension?
Yes.
Okay. All right, off we go.
12 seconds later.
Does not fit.
Yeah.
So in our previous episode, you know, all we needed to do was change tires, do alignment balancing. That took a much longer time because everything was jammed. My nuts were jammed.
Your nuts are jammed out,
Eugene is not well, and on a day that he's not feeling too well, he has to deal with this car and these issues. I understand that we're trying to make sure that the mountings fit properly.
Yes, correct. And then they are doing some ride height adjustment as well, and then also the spring load pre-adjust. As I mentioned earlier, it's a body shift system. Your ride height is separated with the spring preload settings.
Got it. Let's try to simplify that for anyone who's hearing all of those terms for the first time.
You can adjust your ride height without interfering the preload of the spring. Back then when they developed coilovers, there's no body shift. How much you want to lower, you compress the spring, you adjust the spring.
I see.
So how much you want to raise your ride height, you let loose of the spring.
Got it.
So if you compress the spring, your whole ride
it
will be
affects
very
the
stiff.
spring stiffness. Yeah, yeah.
It affects,
okay.
it affects your ride handling as well. Back then, all those old timers, they always complain that, oh, your kaung adjustable, very stiff, very bumpy, very hard, not comfortable, don't play with this. But right now, they already developed a system that's separated from the spring adjustment, which is called a body shift.
Got it.
So now from what they adjusted earlier, all the measurement from the body shift with the spring, the numbers is equal.
Right,
Let's
okay.
say 2020, 2020. But now because of your worn out bushings and then all the control arms and all sorts, the rubber, different side, different, all worn out. So
Correct. That's why the height looks a bit different.
We already make sure that the springs are preload compressed at all an equal amount.
Right.
And then the body shift is all the same. The body shift, which is the length of the adjustable,
is all the same.
All
Okay,
the same,
yeah.
correct. Just the ride height will feel different because of the worn out bushes, all the rubbers and everything.
Got it. So that's another thing that's worth knowing. No point putting good suspension if your control arms and your bushings and all the rubber parts of your suspension aren't in good condition either. Before we wrap up this video, I just want to say a big thank you to Kakimotor. We've got our gentleman over here. Guys, thank you so much for your help installing the suspension. Eugene, thank you for giving the car its first shakedown. So, as I mentioned earlier, there is something special for Autophiles viewers. Limited stocks, but for everyone who comes here and installs either SSR 500 Plus, which is made by 01, or any other higher range suspension, labor is free while stocks last. You just got to come and mention the Autophiles video. Look for Eugene. Eugene will take care of you. One more absorber to show you. Hang on, follow me, Subhash. Okay, check this out. This is a little bit special. Limited stocks. Wait, hang on. Someone is stealing the car. It happens. Everyone wants to steal a car. Nobody wants to care for it. This is an ST Engineering absorber that is for version 10 WRX, not STI, but the version 10 WRX. Now the normal price is about 7,500. Autophiles viewers get this for 5,900. And same, free labor and mystery gift while stocks last. Either the SSR 500 Plus or any higher range, and this ST Engineering suspension made for the version 10 WRX, engineered by KW. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the next episode, and right on cue, the beast is back. I could not have planned that any better. Yeah.